Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Droptimus Prime, and I have a clan war to cast for you guys. Gonna be Psionic Aftermath versus Dark Society Gaming. Best of 9. Lineup is gonna be 2 diamonds and 3 masters. And we've already got the first game kind of set up here, just trying to get in the lobby. It's going to be on Catalyst, and I believe it's a Terran versus Protoss. Alright, let's do it, boys. First game's gonna be actually a Protoss versus Protoss. So lots of laser beams going back and forth. What a freaking awesome portrait Chevy has, man. That's so cool. Neeb. I don't know if anyone remembers that I think it was a dream hack or something. Neeb won first place, and like the crowd is going Neeb. They just kept saying Neeb over and over. It sounded so weird. But anyway, let's get into this first game. The top left-hand corner, we have the purple Protoss. His name is Chevy. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss from Dark Society Gaming. His name is Gray Color. What is going on, Sykes Daunted and Kia? Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for stopping in. Also, Nook43S, Faith SC2K. Thank you, guys. Just starting off the day, probably going to be here for a few hours, so settle in tight, get you a snack and a drink. We've got, let's see what we've got going on here. We got both players opening up with a 2-gate on 1 gas, or no. Chevy going up to double gas now. And Gray Color's got his probe here at the natural of Chevy to see when he throws down that Nexus. Won't be coming down anytime soon, though. Oh, whoops. Man, I'm sorry. I needed to add the hotkey for that. I should just leave it off, because I always forget, but if I can add a hotkey, maybe I'll remember. Anyway. Should be good now. Yep, both players have pretty much identical builds here. Actually, Gray Color is opting to start with 2 Adepts, whereas Chevy is starting with some Stalkers. Or actually 1 Stalker and an Adept. I'm not sure which wins the fight. I would assume the Stalker and the Adept, since the Stalker can kind of micro. You know, and like kite the Adepts, since it has a farther range. Now if he shades in, he can actually get a few probe kills here. 2 go down so far, 3. He's just going to focus them down. He gets up to 4 probe kills. And gets away with one of the adepts. 2 more adepts joining in, so... Looks like he's going to turn around for now. What's... Oh, okay, Chevy's got a robo down here, proxy robo. And Grey Killer's going to be trying to take his natural, as is Chevy at the same time. So far, 4 of Purple's probes have gone down, which means he is slightly behind, not too far. We'll see if... Oh my god, there's an Immortal already out. I had no idea. Alright. And Grey Color looks to be in a lot of trouble. With some proper micro, I think he can hold, but it's going to be tough. I think he should be good for now, especially with these extra adepts morphing into stalkers. I just want to lower the in-game sound real quick because it's pretty loud. Alright, second Immortal joining the fight here, and I think, with this pylon going down, okay, he's got his own Immortal about to come out. So it's all going to come down to micro here. Oh man, Grey Color seems to be in a lot of trouble here. Another Immortal is about to come out, but is it too late? It looks like it. Grey Color is going to GG. And Grey Color looking like he forgot that he had his own robo. Alright boys, I've got the hotkeys set up. Let's see if I can keep up with the overlay switching. Alright, we're going to be waiting for Dark Society to get their next player in here. That means we are up ahead 1 point. 1-0. And the first team to 5 points will win the series. Yep, it's a best of 9 all kill. Lineup is 2 diamonds and 3 masters. We've actually got some pretty high masters lined up, so it's going to be a tough fight for them, I think. But who knows, they might have just as good players. Just waiting on one of their players to join in. My God! I'm sitting here in general chat and there's someone named Baby Shaker. What kind of madman would shake a baby? That is preposterous. That is shocking. Oh, a baby Protoss? That might be okay. Alright, looks like their coach is gonna be playing. Or the guy that's running their clan war anyway. One of their leaders, Hayden. Since he can't find a player to play, looks like he's gonna be jumping in. Alright, we're going to Abyssal. Wait, what? Alright, we're going to Abyssal, it looks like. Even though it's not on the map pool. Wait a second. Oh, okay, never mind. He meant to abiogenesis. Never mind, we're going to abiogenesis. Yeah, I love Abyssal. Gotta love Abyssal. Just gonna grab a drink real quick, be right back. Alrighty. And get the scores correct. Alright. So in the top left-hand corner, here we have the Teal Zerg coming out of Dark Society Gaming. He's actually the coach, or the one running the clan war for them at the moment. So one of their leaders. His name is Hayden. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the current defending champion from Psionic Aftermath, the purple Protoss. His name is Chevy. Wow, Hayden going double hatchery before pool. So, a bit of a greedy build here out of him. We'll have to see if Chevy realizes what's going on. Let me see what he scouted. He sees the hatchery, but he did not go into the main. So he wasn't interested on seeing the pool's timing. He sees the hatchery, he knows he's not getting cheesed. So that's one good bit of information. He's not going to know too much information though. He's got the double gate wall down. Cyber core is almost finished. Overlord coming into position here. He's going to see the two gateways. See that nothing is building out of them. Another Overlord here to see the timing on that third base. Wow, Hayden's going up to a fourth base already before 3 minutes. This is incredibly greedy. He should pray that Chevy isn't going to go for an all-in or anything here, like a gateway all-in. That would be pretty difficult to hold for him. Let's see, we got Twilight Council, but it's right underneath that Overlord, so gives Hayden a good sign of what's to come. I believe Hayden is about mid-diamond. I'm not sure. I didn't check the MMR player, the MMR of the players, but I believe he's about mid-diamond. And let's see, we've got a Templar Archives already here, and a third gateway. Again, everything is being built directly underneath this Overlord, so Hayden knows everything. He also has some Zerglings coming in to poke at the front. Oh, he catches one Zealot out. And Chevy only has one Zealot here now. Warp gate is finished. He should be able to warp in some sentries or anything to deal with this. serious? Chevy is going up to a 5th ninja base. I mean, technically, I guess it's not a ninja base, because it's one of the logically next 6 bases? This man is out of control. What is he doing? He's going up to 6 bases before 5 minutes. I just don't... What? I cannot wrap my head around this. It's absolutely just insane to play like this against a Protoss. At any minute, he could just have a fucking 10 gate all in at your doorstep with a frickin' warp prism in your main base at the same time. But hey, you know, who am I to judge? Maybe it's his style. Maybe he can make it work. We'll see. Let's see what Aiden has right now is he's up to 6 gates and a Templar Archives. There's no Robo, so there's no Warp Prism, but there is a forward pylon here. It's going to be slow warp-ins. I don't know, this is starting to look pretty scary here for Aiden. All he has right now are Zergling tech, I think. Okay, no, actually he has a Hydra den, but there are no Hydras in play yet. He's just building Zerglings to try and clean this bit up. Second Archon is coming into play. This is getting a little out of hand here. He could definitely use a few Hydras to deal with the Archons. Going to evacuate the drones, but he's going to send them right through the units, and they all go down. One Hydra comes out and gets killed immediately, and Hydras are starting to come out one by one. This is looking very grim for Aiden. I think this might be the end. I think Hayden knows exactly what happened. Usually, I think around this time, Zerg would be like just getting their 4th. And if he hadn't built those 2 extra bases, he could have gotten a couple extra Hydras. He could have had some Hydras out by the time this attack happened, but no, it's not greedy. It's perfectly standard. 6 bases before a pool. You know. It's the meta. I used to do that in 4v4s when I was just like messing around. I'd go like 6 command centers before anything. And then end up getting like maxing out on 3 battle cruisers. It's so fun. Anyway, so that means that Psionic Aftermath is up by 2, and we'll wait for Dark Society to get their first master player out. We've got 3 masters coming in from each team. Alright, we're going to Eastwatch. Grippos, if you really want to join PsyX, we can make that happen. Just talk to one of the officers in Discord. Our only requirements to join the clan is activity and good manner. Anyone can join though. Looks like we'll have a Terran versus, a Protoss versus Zerg. So Chevy is 2 wins in. On his way for an all kill. Grippos, it depends on your league. I think Psionic Aftermath Academy is for Diamond 2 and below, and then Psionic Aftermath is for Diamond 1 and above. I played a weird game. Anyone who agrees say aye. Aye. I'll agree with that. Let's get the overlay here. Alright. So, new player coming out of Dark Society Gaming. The Blue Zerg. His name is or ooh, can't tell. One of the two. Or okay, I'm gonna stop now. Sorry. And in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the purple Protoss. His name is Chevy. Currently up 2 points for Psionic Aftermath. So, Chevy going for a hatch first. Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Barcode going for a hatch first, and Chevy is going for one base type of build opening here. His cyber core is now finished. What is this? The proxy Stargate. Okay. Uh-oh. Zergling coming up here might want to be scouting for some proxies. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to be doing, and he's going to see the Stargate before it's even finished. Hello, Mr. Probe, you are dead. Huh? Forge. Yeah, that's strange. One base, Stargate, and Forge. Oh, it's probably for cannons back home. That would make sense. So Oracle's about to be finished. He's already got a Spore Crawler and 2 Queens in position. I think the barcode is going to be totally fine here. Not going to find any damage. And it looks like Chevy wants to go and take the gold base. But there's some overlords here in position. He'll probably see that quite soon. He won't see it just yet, though. He's going to be building another Oracle here. Oh man, just barely saves the Oracle, only getting one drone so far, and one probe also going down for the from the barcode. So he's gonna try and build a Phoenix, probably to clean up some Overlords, which is a great idea. Yeah, this does seem like kind of a versus Terran build. But, I mean, if there was only one Queen and no Spore in the main, he probably could have done some damage. Probably could have made it worth it, but so far it's not looking good. Third hatchery is already finished for the barcode. Back home for Chevy, we've got a third gateway coming up. Looks like he's going to be transitioning into a ground-based army, gateway-based army. And for the barcode, we don't have any tech yet. It doesn't look like. Some banelings, baneling nest, and baneling speed on the way. And yeah, that Overlord spots the Nexus, so Zerglings are on the way. Probably going to clean this up. I don't see any units here for Chevy yet. Uh-oh. Lag? Alright, Griffiths, if you're Diamond 1, it looks like you can probably get into Psionic Aftermath. We'll just have to find if there's an opening. Because we only have 2 clans, and if it's max, you might have to wait. Other than that, we'll just have to get in contact with the officer. I can try to do it after the clan war. Anyway. So yeah, Oracle's going to be able to clean all this up, but he's going to lose a lot of probes. So he loses 6 probes. Again, he's only on 1 base. 17 probes to 55 drones. I would say the barcode is in a commanding lead in this game. He's already got a Hydra Den on the way with upgrades. Hydras are going to be pumping out here soon. What? He's building a carrier from the proxy Stargate. In the from the very beginning of the game. Why not, I guess. You gotta take advantage of what you got, you know what I'm saying? Don't let anything go to waste. I've heard of proxy tempests, but I've never heard of proxy carriers. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim here. I mean, you know, he's doing some damage here, but the thing is that, yeah, the barcode could have replenished all those Hydras in seconds. And after losing the gold base, Chevy was in such a... And on top of that, 6 probes, he was so far behind that, I mean, there's literally no hope for him. Might as well throw that extra proxy carrier out there and see what you can do. Just for fun, I guess. Alright, so the next player from Psionic Aftermath is Landfear, I believe. We'll get him in here in a second. There you go. Wow, we got 21 viewers, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Let me throw a quick shout out to all the viewers. If the viewer list will load. Okay, we've got Jedi Zealot, Sushi, Snoopy, Hayden, Electrical Skateboard, Faith, Grippos, I Am Goon SC2, Kia, Vilnitis, ML Grecki, Nuck43S, Xenodactyl, Daunted, Sentinel, Charge Lots, and Virgo Pros. What up, guys? Thank you for stopping by tonight. I hope you guys are having a good evening. All right. Alright, just clarifying on some rules there. Lots of times in Clan Wars, people like to do every single map of the map pool before we repeat. Since this is a best of 9, there's going to be 9 maps, and there's only 7 maps in the map pool. So what I proposed is that you can use any map that hasn't been the one most previously played, just so we don't see 2 maps in a row, 2 of the same maps in a row. So instead of using each map once before we start repeating, we could just go ahead and repeat them as long as they're not the one most previously played. Alright, Lanfear is Diamond 1 against Barcode, which is Master 3. Uphill battle for Lanfear, but I believe he can do it. It's a Terran versus Zerg. Both players are ready, so let's get this show on the road. Alright, in the bottom right hand corner we have the new player coming out of Psionic. Oh, oops. I got this score wrong. Sorry about that. It's 2-1. And in the bottom right hand corner we have the orange Terran coming out of Psionic Aftermath. His name is Lanfear. Sporting that German flag portrait from the Nation Wars. Probably a fan of Showtime. And in the top left-hand corner, we have the green Zerg, the Barcode. He's currently up 1 point for his team. Excuse me. All right, Hatch first coming out of the Barcode. Looks like the Barcode has won a tournament this season. Got that little trophy on his hatchery. Pretty neat. Uh-oh, we lost Hayden. Looks like a Reaper expand coming out of Terran. Lanfear's getting his factory up and running, and a reactor as well on the barracks. We'll see if he switches that out for some Hellions or Cyclones. Starting his wall here at the natural. Getting a good scout on the timing of this third. He's going to see that drone there. And Reaper's going to go down. But I believe he did see that drone there, so he'll know that he's trying to take his third there. Second orbital up and running. Looks like he has switched out the factory on the reactor, so he's going to be pumping out Hellions here, 2 at a time. And we got speed on the way for the Lings, just about finished. Plenty of Queens to deal with any defensive needs. Viking as well on the way to clean up these overlords that are around his base. I love this. I don't do this enough when I play, but it's so important. A lot of people don't realize how valuable information is, and even something as simply as having an overlord here can show you a lot. Like, he's gonna see the timing on this third command center. That obviously lets the Zerg know that he's not going to be going for like an all-in or anything. There's not about to be a bunch of units at his doorstep. I mean, sure, there's going to be these 4 Hellions coming on the way right now, but that's not enough to really end the game. There's no drones here. There's Queens going to be repositioned. Let's see what he is going for, a Liberator. So the thing is, with Banshees, you'll need to have a tech lab, and adds a little bit of time. And Banshees are great, but with Queens around, they're not all that great without Cloak. If you got Cloak, sure, but that also takes a long time to research. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and commit to the 2 Banshees with Cloak, oh yeah, it can do plenty of damage. Roach is on the way with Zerglings right at the doorstep. Oh no, this is not looking good. The Liberator is a little bit too far forward. It's not really getting to shoot at anything. And it's going to go down here. Oh, the Liberator goes down immediately to the Corrosive Bile. The Zerglings have been cleaned up. Oh, sorry. Zerglings have been cleaned up. There's still tons of roaches. My god, there's so many roaches here. Evacuate the natural. Oh, this is not looking good. It looks like Lanfear has been completely caught off guard. More Zerglings joining the fight. And a little pool of the SCVs here. He might. Nope. Still looks like there's just so much Zerg here. My god, that is for the swarm. Tank goes down into siege mode. And Oh, I think the barcode has realized that the tank's up there. It's still alive, doing lots of damage. Looks like it will be cleaned up eventually, and Lanfear's going to GG. There's... Ah, wow. Yeah. The power of Zerg, ladies and gentlemen. Well played out of the barcode. So let's see what Psionic Aftermath can pull out of their hat to deal with this Zerg that is giving us problems right now. Let's see, our next player is going to be Goon, so I believe he's a High Master Terran. He's a Mid-Master Terran. Okay, and he looks like he's going to pick Acid Plant. Create. I cannot create. Why can't I create? Not a... Oh! Okay. Members are offline. No. If you're not directly playing right now, I don't want to bring you into the party just because it's going to add lag. We've already had lag from a player, from a spectator. Rather not have the players have to deal with lag right now, but I mean, you can always watch the clan war through the stream, so I don't think that's too unfair. Alright, my bad, guys. Looks like Goon wanted to switch from Acid Plant to Eastwatch, and I did not see that message, so we're just going to back out and remake the lobby. Alright, both players are ready, and we'll get the show on the road. We've got a Terran versus Zerg on the way. Darkness is the host. I'm sorry. Okay, that makes sense. As long as I get some clarification as what is going on, I'm not gonna just accept random people trying to join in the party. Because you know, I got lots of friends that like to troll, and they like to just join in on the party, and yeah, I didn't know who that guy was or anything, so that's why I declined. But yeah, next game I'll for sure get him in. No problem. Alright, so the score is 2-2, right? Yeah. 2-2 in a best of 9. First team to 5 points will win the series. Yeah, we've got okay, so let's do this. So in the bottom left-hand corner, we've got the new Red Terran coming out of Psionic Aftermath. He's a Master 2. Mid-Master. His name is Goon. And in the bottom right hand corner we have the player coming out of, or the player that's been playing for Dark Society Gaming. The Barcode, he is currently up 2 points. He's a Master 3 Zerg. Now, in the most previous game that we just watched, we saw him play against a Terran, and he did that Zergling and Roach all in, which completely caught Lanfear off guard. But we'll see what Goon can do. I don't know if he was watching the stream or not, but perhaps he could prepare a little bit better than Lanfear did, or perhaps he'll scout out what's going to be coming if the Barcode decides to go with that. Looks like Goon's going for the Reaper expand. Reaper gonna get in here and get a good scout. Might even get a drone kill. Gets a drone kill and gets out. Oh, maybe? Okay, he gets out. Queen almost catches that Reaper, but it does barely get out. Let's see. Barcode's going to be going for his third hatchery. And back home for Goon, we've got a starport just about finished. Widowmine on the way, perhaps going for a Widowmine drop. Haven't seen that in a while. Ooh, a second barracks as well. Overlord here is probably going to get taken down, but he does get a good scout off. He sees the starport and he sees at least 2 barracks. Can probably just assume off of that information that he's going to be going for bio, or at least a marine tank build, which is quite common in this matchup. Yep, looks like a Widowmine drop is on the way across the map. He's got 2 Widowmines and a medevac, and Stim is on the way. Lots of Marines pumping out. But did that Overlord here see the medevac drop come out? Well, it's hard to say. The Queens are in the natural. There's no detection, but he does have a lair, so he could morph an Overseer at any given point. Just based off of the reaction here, I don't believe that the Barcode did see the medevac drop come out, but here it comes, and there's lots of drones here in the main base. A little bit of a late reaction too. Total of 7 drones going down. Not bad for the investment there. 2 drones, and you get 7. I'm sorry, 2 Widowmines, and you get 7 drones. Pretty good trade, I would say. And he gets out with the medevac. Hayden, asking Kia, how did he know about the clan war? Let me fill you in. Kia is a boss, okay? He's a fan of the clan, as we are a fan of him, and
lost in translation, his clan. And we are, you know, we are like very aware of each other's happenings and stuff. I don't know how to explain that, but you know, we're both very active clans. We like to stop in on his stuff going on, and he likes to stop in on our stuff going on. Just good friends, good friends. Anyway, we've got a Marine tank drop here at the 3rd. And there's not a whole lot of units. Okay, Roach is coming in. Oh, these tanks are going to be lost here. But, you know, not the worst trade. I mean, lots of Zerglings went down. I'm sure a couple of Queens went down. Maybe a Roach or two. Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't say that... I'd say that the Barcode probably defended that pretty well. I don't think he lost any drones in that engagement. The 3rd base here is going down for Goon. Nidus in the main. Oh! You got roaches in your main, bro. What are you going to do about it? Oh, this is not looking good. My god, that is a ton of Zerg. And only one tank here. He does have quite a bit of stemmed bio, but... Oh, no. This is going to be close. I think the Zerg might take this. This is looking very nasty. Oops, sorry.
He needs to pull the SCVs immediately and needs to let that tank do some real damage. But it looks like the tank's going to go down. There's another tank joining the fight. Oh man, this is going to be so hard to clean up. That other tank is going to go down. Not looking good here for Goon. Oh, looks like the Terran might barely clean this up. Let's look at the numbers here because that's the real story here. If Terran can clean up. More Zerglings coming in. Just pull the SCVs, bro, and you can clean this up and be fine. Tank doing hella damage. Wow, okay. Looks like he didn't even have to pull the SCVs, man. Maybe that's why I'm lower ranked than him. Wow. Nice defense. Jesus. You know, dude, if that was me and I saw that huge Nidus in my main, I'd just be like, GG, man. It's over, man. There's no way I'm holding this. My god. Wow, and very impressive defense there from Goon. Can't believe he held that. Without even pulling his workers. He's like, YOLO, I got this, no problem. Not even worried. Alright, so a new player coming from Dark Society Gaming. The score is currently 3-2. With Psionic Aftermath in the lead. Again, the first player to, or the first team to 5 wins will take the series. Okay, we're going to be waiting on their next player here. Looks like they've chosen Cryptorchid. Cryptorchid. It sounds like a scientific name for like an insect. I don't know if that's just me or not, but Cryptorchid. Looks like we've got a few moments here before the next game starts, so I'm just going to grab a drink real quick. Alright, looks like we're just gonna wait for Cryptochid to finish his ladder game. Should just be a moment, hopefully. Dr. Pepper is probably my favorite soda. I don't drink soda too much, but if I had to pick of all
I'd say either Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew. And for Red Bulls, my go-to, for energy drinks, my go-to is the Monster White one with the 0 calories. But, you know, I love me some Red Bull. I'm not that kind of man, you know? Red Bull, for some reason, is like twice as expensive as every other energy drink. Just, like, blows my mind. Like, who buys this? And why? I mean, sure, it tastes okay. I don't think it actually is, like, that much better for you. I mean, I don't think it, like, does that much better as far as giving you energy goes as the other energy drinks. I think it was just around, like, 2 or 3 years before the before the other energy drinks came into play. So perhaps that's why it's more expensive. I don't know. It's like the name brand, but I don't know. It's still pretty crazy. Like, let's see, I could pay like $2 for a Monster, or I could pay $4 for a smaller Red Bull. It's like, who goes there and says, let's get the Red Bull? If Red Bull is the one that does it for you, no more power to you. Okay. Alright, I'm slacking. Looks like we have the next player, and he has chosen Neon Violet. We've got a Terran versus Terran. Now, we've got some shots fired already in the chat. I don't know if you guys can read the chat, but Goon has let us know that he's actually 3-0 against Cryptochid in the ladder games. So this is going to be a tough battle for Cryptochid. We'll see what he has to what he comes up with for this. Score is 3-2 currently. Psionic Aftermath in the lead. The first team to 5 wins will take the series. In the top left-hand corner, we have the current champion for Psionic Aftermath, winning his last game. His name is Goon, the Blue Terran. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the new player coming out of Dark Society Gaming. His name is Cryptochid, the Red Terran. So we've got a TVT on a gigantic map called Neon Violet Square. Now this map can be very aggravating as a Terran player because tanks cannot get through these little neon violet squares. They have to go all the way around, and as someone like myself who loves the marine tank composition,
it's like my Marines take this little shortcut, and the tanks are like, whoa, wait a second, I gotta go around this whole thing. And then it's like, you know, my Marines get caught unsupported by the tanks, and then the tanks are like left by themselves. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. Both players going for a pretty similar build here. One barracks into an expand. A little harassment here out of Cryptichid's SCV. See how Goon reacts. Doesn't look like he's gonna have to. There's no. Okay, the Reaper's about to pop out. Should be able to deal with this, no problem. Pretty well handled. Reaper's on the way. That one SCV though will go down. Let's look at the vision so far. Goon has not scouted his opponent. And Cryptichid has seen pretty much everything so far. He's used the barracks and the command center. Timing delayed the command center a little bit. Two Reapers on the map for Goon. Two Reapers definitely beat one Reaper. Reactor on his factory for Cryptichid. We'll see what he decides to get out of that. But it looks like Cryptichid's in a little bit of trouble here. That one Reaper he has goes down to like 1 HP, and Goon will continue to deal out damage to these workers, killing 2 so far. There are no units here. Goon has no idea, though. He goes up the ramp, he sees nothing, so he's going to continue to try and kill SCVs here. He kills the one Reaper, and he still has both of his Reapers. Oh, this is not good at all. He's going to... Cryptichid is going to have 2 Cyclones pop out here shortly, but until then, these SCVs are... Okay, he loses a total of 4 SCVs. Not terrible. I mean, if it were me in his position, I would have lost at least 8. But, hey. Good on him. He only lost 4 SCVs. Not terrible, but I would still say Goon's probably in a better position here. Cyclones are on the way. Cyclone's coming up the ramp here, and only 1 Cyclone and 3 Marines. With some good micro, he could possibly make this happen, but oh my god, the first Cyclone goes down, and not bad. Cryptichid gets away with both of his Cyclones still alive. 1 Reaper still here at the natural, doing damage on these SCVs. Looks like he's going to get 1. Maybe a second. Yep, gets the second. And he gets a full scout off the main, too. So he knows exactly the most recent update of information you could possibly have. Still has that reactor on the factory. Has a starport making something. And back home he has 2 barracks up and running with stim on the way. A 3rd barracks on the way. A factory with a tech lab, so probably going to be going into a marine tank build. Very common in this matchup. My personal favorite. Let's see. Cryptichid going to be sending out 2 Cyclones into a medevac. Dropping into the main, possibly. Sure. Cyclones do a ton of damage, but when they are just dropped by themselves this late in the game, their damage output is a little lacking. We'll see what it can do. I mean, there is nothing at home except for like 3 Marines. With this tank popping out, I think he'll be fine. He might lose some SCVs. XP2304, thank you for the subscription. That's awesome. Thank you very much, man. Take this moment to say that all the donation and monetary
support that we get go right back into events and clan wars and stuff like that, prize money, stuff like that for the clan. So that is all super appreciated. Thank you very much, XP, for the subscription. Let's see, this Cyclone is actually doing a lot more damage than I thought, but on the other side of the map, it looks like 22 SCVs have gone down. I totally missed that attack, I'm sorry. But yeah, Goon actually attacked Cryptichit, and looks like Cryptichit barely held on at the expense of lots of SCVs. He's currently down by 9 SCVs. But again, Cryptichit doing his own damage on the other side of the map. Goon lost a few SCVs himself. So, I mean, all in all, after all that went down, it looks like Goon has come out a little bit on top. Wait. Yeah, Goon has come out a little bit on top with slightly more SCVs. Army supply is pretty much even, around mid-20s. Both, actually, Cryptichit is actually up to his third orbital. Goon is getting his third into position. Now we have to also point out that this back base here that Cryptichit has opted for only has 4 mineral patches, so the most he can get out of this base is 8 SCVs saturating the base, whereas Goon has gone for the side base, which has a full 16 mineral patches, which means he can go up, 8 mineral patches, which means he can go up to 16 SCVs and get full saturation out of that. Obviously, this will bring him more income than this back base. So, again, looks like Goon is probably in a slightly better position. I mean, it's too early to tell anything for sure, but Goon is looking quite good in this game so far. Of course, NNTVT is a very volatile matchup, so it could change on a dime. This is pretty late siege up, but it looks like he's okay. He's going to do lots of damage with that tank. He's going to get out with his medevac full of cyclones. Pretty decent trade there, I would say. I mean, this match has been very close, very close. Just about to everything so far. But the thing is here, although everything so far has gone pretty even, Goon seems to be slightly ahead with that extra base there on the side. That's the only difference I've seen so far in this matchup. Goon will be having a slightly higher income with that slightly more vulnerable base, slightly more vulnerable forward base than the one Cryptichit has gone for. But let's see here. Goon going for some type of aggression, but with that tank there, it's going to be quite difficult for him. Goon going to try and reposition. Oh no, Cryptichit is moving out. Worst timing ever. This is my life, man. Pretty decent load there on the bunker, but I mean, he's doing what he can do. That tank is in position, and the other tank is going to go down immediately. Oh, he might be able to clean this up. Oh, the flank with extra reinforcements. This is looking quite bad for Cryptichit. He's going to drop a Marine on that tank. Okay, looks like Cryptichit is going to barely clean this up, but has taken a lot of damage. I believe he probably lost a lot more value in that engagement, but it's hard to say. I mean, like, again, this has been a very close match. This match is so, like, evenly matched between these two players that it's like these tiny little gains over time brings the better player out on top, I think. You know? So it's just like one of those, you just have to wait and see. Like, I think every single engagement, or everything so far, I mean, it's very close. It's just hard to say. It's so very
Carrier
close.
has arrived.
Madnetics YouTube, hopefully, and or Madnetics YT. I don't know why I assumed that to be YouTube. Sorry, Madnetics YT. Thank you for the follow. And if you do have a YouTube, let us know in chat. We could check that out, no problem. Again, this match is so very close. And to be honest, the numbers are in Cryptichid's favor. He's actually ahead on workers, ahead on army supply. This is interesting. Oh, look at the scan timing. The scan sees this 4th base trying to go down, and he has army in position. He's going to be like, yo, no. Not on my watch, bro. You can't take this base. Nice. Oh, the tank's going down, sieging up. Goon decides to... You're going to see lots of scans in TBT, man. You're going to see like 8 scans per second. Look, that scan... This gave him so much information. The 4th base is actually going to go for this down, lower position. And Goon knows all about it. So he's going to be repositioning to try and do some damage down here, but Cryptichid is already in position. And he's actually going to be taking his 5th base here at the upper position as well. Oh man, Cryptichid is in a very good position to deal with this, I think. Lots of tanks left over for Goon, but it's hard to say. I think Cryptichid is going to be okay. These tanks can't move. Although Goon may have taken the better trade there. This is going to go down to a war of attrition here. I mean, you have to be very careful on the positioning of these tanks. If you move them too forward, you can lose them all in a second. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Oh, this tank's getting a little angsty here. That's another thing about this matchup, man. If you just leave if you don't tell your units to hold, your Marines will just walk straight into their death. Like, what, there's a tank over there firing at us? Let me go walk slowly and try and shoot at them with my little machine gun, because that will kill them, right? And then they all just get obliterated. I don't know, this is looking pretty good for Goon here. He has tons of bio, and the tank count from Cryptichid is looking very slim, to say the least. The thing for him, though, is that he does have that planetary fortress. On the other side of the map, though, we have an attack here coming out of Cryptichid, doing his own damage. Lots of SCVs here, a little oversaturated. The orbital's going to go down. He might get some SCV kills as well. Actually, no. Actually, Goon is going to be able to clean this up. So, damage output has been cleaned up Goon has cleaned up that little attack there. Going to be rebuilding that command center. Scans going down. It looks like Goon's going to back off a little bit, maybe. Realizing he can't really do any damage here with the planetary and the tank, but the one option he has is there is an orbital on the higher ground here. It's quite vulnerable. There's no units or anything here. Oh, there's one tank here, but he could clean that up. And the Cryptichid a little bit late reacting to this. Wow, Goon is in a very good position here. Oh, but looks like Cryptichid has plenty of bio to deal with this. A very good micro as well.
Orbital's on fire, but I'm sure he's going to go ahead and repair that as well. Goon taking the gold base. Okay, Madnetics, it looks like, okay, just reading the chat now, it looks like you joined the clan 2 months ago. That's awesome, man. I don't remember you joining, but welcome to the clan. If you're not a part of the Discord, you should definitely join in. That's where most of our activity happens and our conversation and everything. You can join in just by going to psionicaftermath.com/discord, and you can get in on the conversation. Anyway, Cryptid going for his own attack here on the expansions of Goon. Just both players trading, like I said, a very even match here. Madnetics YT, thank you very much for the cheer, dude. 100 bits. That's awesome. All of the bits and donations are going to be going back into prize earnings for more events for the team. We're all about community here and activity, so that's awesome. Cryptid going for the gold as well. He actually moved his main base into the gold position, so this is going to be quite vulnerable here. If Goon, Goon has no idea it's there yet, but once he finds out, he might want to. We have an engagement here in the middle of the map. Whoa! A little bit late on the draw there. It looks like all of these tanks from Goon are going to go down. Oh man, he has so many tanks here. He can actually take this base out, no problem. I mean, eventually, yeah, this base is going to go down, even with all those SCVs. Wow, I think Cryptid might be able to do this here. The orbital at gold is going to be bringing in a lot of income. Goon is down to his original 4 bases. He's still got a bit of income though, so he can still make this happen. You know, that missile there is surprisingly still quite good against light units like that. Even though it's like an anti-armor missile, it still does a bit of damage. Still very useful against lots of Marines like that. Goon is on the back foot. And wow, look at the numbers. Cryptid is ahead by 50 or 60 supply here. Jedi Zealot saying Ravens are OP. Yeah, I've heard a lot of complaints about them on Reddit and everything. I don't use them too much myself, but maybe I should start using them before they get nerfed. Oh man, Madnetics again with another 100 bits. Man, that's awesome. Thank you very much. With the 3 clover, what is it called? The clover. Kingslayer saying he loves Raven. It's the best unit in the game. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. Sorry about that. We got another. Oh yeah, this is not looking good for Goon, man. I think he might be taking his first loss here against Cryptid.
Remember, before the game, he stated that he was 3-0 against Cryptid on the ladder. So this might be the first time he loses to them. I mean, he's maxed out against Goon. Yeah, Goon's gonna GG. Wow! Such a close matchup there. It was going so well for Goon in the beginning. But yeah, Cryptid able to inch it out in the end. That's the thing with TVT, it's so volatile. Like, 5 tanks and 20 Marines can do a lot of damage, but it depends on the circumstances. If the tanks are sieged and the Marines are stimmed, damage output is insane. But if they're not sieged, if the tanks are not sieged and the Marines are not stimmed, damage output is lacking. And they can die very quickly, especially if they're not microed. They'll just run into their death into a bunch of other enemy tanks that are sieged. You know? You gotta be, it's very careful. You gotta be very careful, and it's extremely difficult. So awesome gameplay out of both players. And now the score is 3-3, tied up. Psionic Aftermath going to be pulling out their next player, which is Jeterix, one of our higher Protoss masters. Vanilla Craft. Yeah, man, if you're talking about Wings of Liberty, dude, I go back there, man. Go way back. I remember Scrap Station and what a terrible map it was. I remember watching Huck versus Idra on Scrap Station and Huck versus Select. Those were the days. That was the epitome of esports. Metalopolis, also another great map. No, actually, Metalopolis was a decent map. Scrap Station was the worst map that has ever been on a StarCraft map pool. Okay. I do not miss it. I'm like, what is this? What is going on here? I gotta move either 5,000 miles to get to my enemy base, or I could break 2 rocks, or I could... It's like, I just like the standard maps, man. I just like a normal map. It's my jam. Madnetics hitting us up with another 100 bits, man. You are spoiling us. Thank you very much.
300 bits. Current bit leader, Jedi Zealot, also with 105 bits. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see. Are both players ready? Oh, PvP went to Mass Tempest? I do remember that, I think, yeah. Oh, yeah, this weird, ability that they gave the Tempest. It was like the beta of Legacy of the Void. What was it? Like, something weird where they, like, do some type of force field in the mineral line or something? I don't know. That was strange. But they got rid of that obviously before the game came out. That was funny. Anyway, let me get rid of this overlay and we'll get into this game. Yeah, they gave it a storm, some type of storm, I forget. But anyway. Alright, score's correct. Right? It's 3-3, if I'm not mistaken. In the top right-hand corner, we have the new player, or no, I'm sorry, the player from Dark Society Gaming, currently up by 1 point for his team. The blue Terran, his name is Cryptochid. And in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath, the red Protoss. His name is Jetrix. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Magnetics with another 100 bits. I mean, the bits just keep coming in, guys. That's awesome. Magnetics all the way up to 400 bits. Purple Ninja tuning in with his 5 bits. Anything helps, man. Don't be ashamed that it's only 5. It's like anything helps, man. Even 1. That's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. So, a Terran versus Protoss, Cryptochid taking his expansion. Looks like he has gone for the Reaper expand. Jetrix has his own little sneaky probe out here on the map. We'll see what he's up to. He has blocked out the little Reaper cliff with bases, going for an Adept. Looks like that probe is just going to go for a scout. Probe gets into the main and gets locked in. There is no hope for that probe. It is going to be going down for sure. Hopefully. Unless he lifts that barracks. Which Jetrix is hoping that he does. But no, if the Reaper is in here, he's going to kill that off. And switch off the factory.
Game paused.
Got a pause coming out of Jetrix. Jedi Zealot asking if the donation link is gone. I don't see a donation section. I don't really see a donation link in the description of the stream. I don't know what's going on here, but Jadorix has paused the game. Ah, so, okay. Jadorix is back. And back home for Jadorix, we have a robo already on the way with an observer on the way. I'm sorry, what did I say? We have a robo already finished with an observer on the way. That would be OP as hell if you could build an observer while your robo is building. And anyway, we've got the Twilight Council finished already, and Blink started. So it looks like Jadorix is going to be going into Blink Stalkers. Bunkers do help against that in a way. Cyclones, 2 Cyclones out. And he is going up to a second barracks, probably going to into Bio, a third barracks as well. Observer here in its observer mode, static mode. It grants slightly more vision, but it does make a sound that alerts the enemy. Reaper going down, sees no third quite yet, but the Cyclones are here. He's going to be losing 1 Cyclone. And I believe he got 1 Adept and 1 Stalker, but I'm not sure. He might have only gotten 1 Stalker. Wow, Magnetic says he's got a 1080 SLI. That's a very nice setup. I'm currently running 970 in SLI, but it does the job. The Cryptid Chid is looking pretty stable here. He's got a bunker, turret. He's actually deciding to move out. These Stalkers are going to scout it out and blink away. Does lose 1 Stalker for a Cyclone. Not bad trade. Jadorix has a 3rd up and running, fully saturated. And his upgrades are on the way. Magnetics with another 100 bits, man. Thank you very much. Looks like you're going to be going off. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Thank you for all the bits, man. Alright, Cryptid Chid's attack. Looks like he's going to be... Oh, these Widow Mine hits are going to be pretty good. Killing 1 Stalker, damaging a whole bunch, but it looks like he'll be turned around. Another 2 Widow Mines. One of them goes off, and another one's still loaded, locked and loaded. Jeterix's army is looking pretty good here. Got lots of zealots to these Widowmine hits, but pretty even trades for the most part. It looks like Jeterix is ahead on the numbers, though. The army supply is looking in his favor, as well as the worker supply, and even the base count. Jeterix is getting his 4th base, while Cryptochid has just landed his 3rd orbital not too long ago. Wow, and Jeterix going up for a 5th base as well.
Auxiliary mining units activated.
Oh god, what does that mean? Hold on a second. Jedi Zealot with the $10 donation. That's awesome. Setting the bar pretty high there. So we've got an observer here with these stalkers, perfectly good enough to deal with these widow mines that are kind of in a forward position. He's going to be able to snipe them off without really taking too much damage. So Jeterix kind of just staying on gateway tech for now. Wonder if he's thinking about switching into anything for the late game. Not really able to end the game yet. Okay, a Robo Bay is on the way. I mean, Jeterix is doing great. He's ahead on supply. He's ahead by bases. He's way ahead on bases by 2. He needs to hold this biotech, which I mean, you know, gateway units are okay against bio in small numbers, but when you get up to these liberators and fully upgraded marines in bio, it gets a little iffy. So be careful here. Wow, with the flank though, with the charge lots, very nice. I think he might be okay. Yeah, he's going to be able to clean this up. Pretty even trade here. Excuse me. So yeah, Jeterix wants to probably think about getting into some other tech. There we go. We've got the Colossus on the way. I think with those Colossus, he could be able to start about the game maybe. Because right now, Jeterix looking ahead in the game. Okay, here we go. Cryptochid trying to take his 4th, but Jeterix is like, nope. That goes down immediately. Man, I feel for Cryptochid as a Terran player. It's like, when your main army can't even deal with the full harassment and going on in the back of your base, never mind the full-on frontal attack coming out of the Protoss. Feels bad, man. Yeah, this is an upward battle for Cryptochid, for sure. Triple prong harass here. Got zealots in the natural, got warpins in the main. Got his stalkers at 3rd. This is looking pretty grim here for Cryptochid. He has lost a total of 28 SCVs. His supply is now 1/3 of Jeterix's. Jedi Zealot with another 4 bits. Magnetics with another 200 bits. Awesome, man. Thank you very much. Alright, Jetrix is going to take the game. So that will take Psionic Aftermath up to 4 points. 4-3. Good night, Magnetics, man. Thank you very much for all the bits, man. Thank you for stopping by and all the support. So we're up to 4-3. Kingslayer with the salt emoji. Yep, there was a little bit of salt there. No problem, no problem. Understandable. Gonna be getting our next player from Dark Society Gaming. You know what he needed? Were some OP Ravens. No, honestly, I think Ravens could have done quite well there with all those charge lots. So Psionic Aftermath is on match point. We are 4 points to 3 in a best of 5. Next, if Psionic Aftermath can take this next match, we'll win the clan war. Yeah, it's true. Ravens are good units. I won't deny it. Ravens are very good units, but when you're at low rank and you're against players who can't micro a big army plus spellcasters, you're gravy. It's only when you get up to the higher ranks where people actually get good enough to micro that Ravens become a problem. Blizzard is funny. Like, they nerf the Raven to where it's a completely useless unit, and then people are like upset, and then they just make it the best unit in the game. Alright. A little trouble getting the lobby sorted here. Oh god, what did we just see? What map did we just see? Black Mink. We've got like 8 billion people in the party. Just trying to figure out what map is next. More people joining the party. Okay.
Never mind, don't read the chat, guys. Just don't read it. Nothing to see there. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Dr. Rectinator is the next player. And he has chosen with Acid Plant. Alright. Jetter. You guys are funny in the chat, man. I mean, if I have the overlay up, I don't think the chat is readable, but I forgot the overlay. Anyway. I love when people do that, man. They like, I'm streaming casting the clan war and they message me stuff that's kind of personal about the matchup or something. It happens like every time. Like, yeah, that guy cheated. Like people will message me after the game like, I think that guy cheated. It's like, well. Alright, both players are ready. Let's do this, man. Score is 4-3. Psionic Aftermath is on match point. Yeah, people don't realize I'm casting the clan war and everything is being streamed to the internet. Alright, let's see. We're on match point here for Psionic Aftermath. The score is 3-4 in a best of 9. Top left-hand corner, we have the Blue Terran coming out of Dark Society Gaming. It is the possible Smurf. His name is Dr. Rectinator. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the current reigning champion from Psionic Aftermath. His name is Jetrix, currently up 1 point for Psionic Aftermath. Hayden asking what we're talking about. Basically, Jetrix sent me a private message that was kind of a private matter, but was also streamed and to the public internet, which is kind of funny. I mean, it wasn't anything bad, but I've seen much worse things get leaked on live streams. What's up, Maximus Glaudius? Thank you for stopping by in the chat, man. What's going on? So, out of Dr. Rectinator, it looks like we've got a 2 barracks opening. Reaper expand from him. And from Jetrix, we've got a pretty standard opening as well. Oh, with the eBay block on the mineral line. Adept going to be able to defend this Reaper for now. The Reaper's going to go down and should probably be... Oh my god, what the fuck? eBay finishes! Pretty annoying to deal with, but I don't think it really does too much. Is too much of a nuisance, to be honest. I mean, the probes are pretty much going to be able to mine because it's not like it's fully saturated at the moment. Let's see, what is this? You should do 10 clan wars in a week. I'll tell you right now, man, we would if we could. I don't know. if there's even that many teams around or people around to do that, but that would be awesome. So, like, a random 2 Macaraxes at the natural third of Dr. Rectinator. People who don't know what a Macarax is, it just means a hidden Rax that isn't really a proxy, it's just hidden somewhere near your base in an unorthodox location. Yep, StarCraft 2 is definitely free to play if anyone is watching and would like to get into the game. You can just play it for free. You could be doing this right now for absolutely free. You won't have to pay a dime. This is very strange considering he's building tech labs right where his base would go. So he'll have to, like, kill that if he wants to take that base. This observer is going to see it's going to see a Marauder. That's a big tell. Lets him know that he's definitely going to go for, like, a bio build. Back home, Jeterix has Blink almost finished. Going up to a couple forges and a third base. Full stim on this bio for stalkers that are gonna get away. No Medivacs in play just yet. How close are we to seeing those? Pretty far because there's not even a factory. But, I mean, this could do some damage. Another stim going down, killing all this Protoss. It's looking pretty scary here for Jeterix. All of his units are going down. I mean, sure, the bio is being dwindled down. Looks like it's going to be a pretty close trade. Did I say dwindled? I meant whittled down. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I meant dwindled. Whatever. Yep. Pretty low unit count here for both players now. Pretty even trade on that. But like I said, lots of barracks, no factory or any medevacs for support. Just going to be pumping out tons and tons of stimmed bio, which is quite deadly for a Protoss if they don't have that splash damage tech, which he does not have. Probably going to be able to deny this fourth base. But at what cost? He's going to lose all this bio for targeting down the stalkers. Pretty nice micro there, but looks like it's going to get cleaned up. Dr. Rectinator going to be trying to take his third base.
Let's see what Jetrix is trying to do back home. Going up to 4 additional gateways. I don't see any like tier 3 tech at all. It's gonna be sticking on only gateway units. Hey, what's up, Spartan Man? Thank you for stopping by in the chat. What's going on? Hope you're having a good night. Max Gladius with the 3-viewer host. Thank you very much, man. That's awesome. I'm surprised as to why that didn't really set off a sound to notify me. I just saw it on the stream playback a little bit late, but thank you for the host, man. Lots and lots of bio here, and lots of gateway units. Is this the new TVP meta? Like, no Liberators, no Widow Mines, just all tier 1 tech? I don't know, man. I've been out of the game for a little bit. Jetrix is from Psionic Aftermath. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I wish this overlay would show the clan tags, but Jetrix is from Psionic Aftermath, and Dr. Rectinator is from Dark Society Gaming. Got a little bit of harassment there at the barracks. Looks like this Zerg may go down. Yep, definitely gonna go down. Gonna have to evacuate that. But you know, I don't think Dr. Rectinator has too terrible of an army to deal with this. I think he could hold with some decent micro, but he also has these harassments to deal with. There's a Warpin in the main, and there's also the Zealots at the barracks over there. Looks like Jetrix is going to turn around and go back home. Faith just subscribed. Man, that's awesome. Thank you very much, dude. Faith SE2K with the subscription with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Looks like Dr. Rectinator is on the back foot here trying to deal with all this harassment. He will end up cleaning everything up. And Jetrix wants to go for the kill. Oh, okay, so Dr. Rectinator has some ghosts out now. That would be super helpful if he could kill off all those sentries. I mean, EMP the sentries. Force fields would be too good right now. But he may not even need it. Oh, the only thing left over are a bunch of stalkers, though. EMP going off on the stalkers as well, so he's gonna back off for now. But at the same time, he's got a billion fucking charge lots in the main base. I don't know, man. It's looking pretty grim here for Dr. Rectinator. And he'll GG. That means Jetrix. Jetrix is going to take the game. So that's it, man. Jetrix takes the game. That's match point. Psionic Aftermath wins the clan war 5-3. Good game and well played to all players tonight. What an awesome clan war. Just a random middle of the week clan war. And we had some amazing games. So, again, thank you to everybody who has cheered bits and just followed and all the subscriptions and everything, the viewers. Thank you to everybody. Let me give a quick shout out to all the viewers that we got. If I can get this viewer list to load. Jedi Zealot, Sushi Snoopy, Classy Crew, Cog Whistle, Hayden, Electrical Skateboard, Faith, I Am Goon, Kia, Kingslayer, Kuna Matata, Landfear, Maximus Gladys, Nuke 43S, Xenodactyl, Daunted, and Purple Ninja. Thank you guys for stopping by. Again, the clan war has concluded. The score is 5-3 in favor of Psionic Aftermath. Let's see. Any viewers in the chat who has not followed already, please do that. We bring out tons of content every week. Our next event is going to be actually tomorrow. We've got a friendly clan war against Leo. It's going to host some lower league players. It's going to have 1 gold and 3 platinums at 8 p.m. Eastern. So the same time this clan war started, we'll have another lower league clan war starting tomorrow. So that would be awesome. Tune into that. That's it for me, guys. Good night, and thank you.